Welcome back to the show. Everybody, at this time, we would like to introduce the only member of our team that has swam across the Delaware and lived to tell the tale, Pat Gunther. Pat, welcome back.
Well, Derek, thank you for that impressive and true introduction, but we have more important things. This week, we turn our attention to the LSU's true sophomore center fielder, Andrew Stevenson. The LSU center fielder has improved by leaps and bounds since his freshman season just a year ago. The athletic lefty has made waves with his stellar play in the outfield throughout this short season and continues to make a case for the most improved player on the Tigers' young but talented roster. At 6 feet and 188 pounds, Stevenson is no physical specimen, but his speed has proven to be his most valuable attribute both offensively and defensively. Though his prowess in center has set him apart this year, Stevenson is no slouch offensively, as evident by his 14-game hitting streak, which is the longest such streak on the team. If the Tigers hope to make a run in Omaha this June, Andrew Stevenson's dazzling outfield acrobatics and consistency at the plate are absolutely crucial. While LSU is struggling offensively compared to previous seasons, Stevenson has noted the mental adjustments he's made to drive in 6 of his 7 RBIs in those clutch situations with runners on base.
When you look up every day and you see 100 on the scoreboard, that's something that you need to change quickly. But I was able to work through it over the summer and figure out something that works.
Great segment, Pat. Now, as we talked about earlier in the show, the Tigers play this game against Southern tonight. Then they hit the road this weekend for their first SEC series of the season against the number 7 ranked Vanderbilt Commodores. So, what do you think the Tigers need out of this pitching staff to get the win this weekend in SEC country?
Well, Derek, I got 2 words: Aaron Nola. It's enough said. He's thrown 27 scoreless frames. I think in 53.5 innings he hasn't allowed an earned run. And the bullpen needs to continue doing what they're doing in the past week. They need to follow Nola's lead. They can't give away any pitches. Again, this number 7 Vanderbilt team is really talented, both offensively and defensively. And they just got to keep, working the strike zone, and hopefully their pitchers can get the job done as they have all season.
Yep, I can agree with that. One thing, I want us to find that number 2. We got Nola. We know he's the ace. We need that number 2. But Bat, we need to know. Hopefully the pitching staff they can continue to play like this. But what does the offense need to do for the Tigers to keep up with that pitching staff?
Well, as we know right now, the offense started off slow at the beginning of the season. They've definitely made some improvements, but I would have to say specifically, Andrew Stevenson's been doing a great job with his recent 14-game hitting streak. That'll be needed to continue this great offensive drive. Alex Bregman just had his first home run of the season against Purdue this past weekend. He needs to move on from there and continue to evolve his batting game, see if he can continue to improve. Sean McMillan also needs to continuously provide these early hits in the lineup. Those have been helping out the Tigers this entire season, is setting up some early runs. And also, the middle of the lineup is going to need to get more production against this good SEC team, or it could be a long weekend for the Tigers.
Yeah, no, I agree. One thing I would have to add on to both of those is the bullpen. It's kind of like with the pitching staff, we're using that bullpen in the late innings to keep us in those games. If the hitting staff can just keep providing the power, hopefully get a little bit more power, actually, because right now I feel like they're just kind of hitting for contact.
Yeah. Get
a little bit more power, but I think that'll happen this week. SEC, this first SEC game, it's going to be a real benchmark for the rest of the season. It's going to show us where this team's going to go, I think. But Pat, thanks again for the inside look at Andrew Stevenson. And coming up after the break, Bat and I show you guys the best plays from the conference tournaments thus far.
Don't go anywhere, because Midweek's best, and Derek and I will be right back.